Oh, I thought we had started. I'm sorry.
What's good, everybody? This is the one and only T Quest, and you are tuned in to the T Quest Show with DJ El Nino.
The TQuest Show with DJ El Nino. Relatable, informative, yet entertaining. If you think you can handle being a guest on the show, contact us today. We've interviewed independent artists to mainstream, regular folk to celebrities. You never know who's going to be our special guest, and one day it may just be you. Follow us on all social media platforms at TQuestGLM and DJ El Nino. El Nino. El Nino. Hey you. Me? Yes, you. What up? Are you ready to take your brand to the next level? Hell yeah! GLM Designs can help you with just that. Word? From laptop skins? You lying! Promotional flyers? Yo, son! Promo videos? I need that! OBS Twitch overlays and backgrounds. Hey yo, let me get that! Professional one-sheets and so much more.
Oh my god.
Please visit our website,
I'm on it right now.
GottaLoveMeWorld.com today to check out our designs.
Got it!
Follow us on social media at Gotta Love Me World.
Follow it!
GLM Designs are here to take care of all your graphic needs.
That's right. We're here to take care of all your graphic needs. So whatever you need to elevate yourself and your brand, all you're gonna do is hit us up, and we will take you and your brand to the next level. So but it's not about you guys. It's about today's guests. They are here. They are live. They are full of energy. So it's only time to get the show on and pop. You ready to do this thing, Nino?
I mean, why the hell not? You know what I mean?
Nino.
Why the hell not?
Nino.
Yeah. What up, man?
All right, peace.
Introduce yourself to our people out there. Let us know who you are, where you from, and what's going on with y'all. All right?
All right, in the building right now, you got me, G Supreme, the original, the real one. Born.
All right, Born G, representing
I'm Prince Supreme from Far Rockaway, represent all day, every day.
Hard Rock, Far Rock.
Okay, some New Yorkers.
Yeah, New York heavy.
Brooklyn.
New York heavy in the building. You know what I mean?
All right.
And also big up the T Quest. Yes.
Yeah, and we not just from one part. Like we lived everywhere in New York except like Staten Island, I think.
Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So we like New York, Queens, Brooklyn, the Bronx, Far Rockaway, Jamaica. Like we New York like that.
Definitely a fact.
Okay, I think they froze.
Yeah, they froze.
Either T-Quest is really happy or she froze.
Okay, y'all gotta check out that video she did. It's called "It's My Time." That's kind of hot. I want to tell her.
Yeah,
that.
G, they froze, G.
Yeah, I know.
Hey.
Okay,
Yeah.
Hold on.
Y'all have froze for a minute.
Not cool.
Yeah, Nino was definitely frozen.
Yeah,
He froze.
he definitely froze.
It's the powers. That's that energy. That's all.
Oh wow.
Yeah, he
There we go.
Okay.
You know, what up, you know?
He back. There you
Now
go.
see.
Y'all know what the hell is going on. You know what I'm saying? We got some hate energy in the building, but
Nah, ain't no hate energy up in here, brother.
yeah, get the hate
Nah, we up,
energy
bro.
the hell out of here. You know what I'm saying? We back now.
All right,
Absolutely. Shout out to Winnie.
Whitney
We
in
need
the
to
building.
check
What up,
in.
Whitney?
Winnie's Escapes, the #1 travel agent in the building.
All right, all
All
right.
right. So we are here.
You.
This is the tri-state energy. Even though Nino and myself reside in Florida now, I'm originally from Connecticut and he's originally from Jersey.
Church.
Oh.
I'm in Jersey now.
Okay. North Jersey.
Nah. I'm over there near Rutgers University.
Okay. All right. That's from Atlantic City. You know what I mean? I was
Double
like,
I.
okay. All right. Let's get it, Quest.
Absolutely. Shout out to the governor.
Chuck, what up?
South Carolina in the building. Shout out to H Square in the
He's
building.
square in the building. He's square
Okay,
in
we
the
got a lot of
building.
people already early on the check-in,
All right,
so
there
let's
it
get this
is.
thing popping. So I saw a picture of you guys when y'all were super young. So I take it that this friendship, this whole conglomerate started way back in the day. Talk about this for us with the people.
All right. First of all, those are my brothers. Those are my younger brothers. There's Born and Prince. Those are my younger brothers. So yeah, we knew each other for a long time.
Like
those are
blood
my brothers.
brothers?
Yes, those are my brothers.
Oh, okay, okay. So did you first start out doing hip hop and then they follow in your footsteps, or how did that work?
Exactly. Like my older brother. I think I was on. You interviewed me before, but this is a different interview. But my older brother went to the service when I was a teenager. He went to the military to the Air Force,
Okay.
and when he came back, they had been playing in the parks and all that stuff, and I took that up after he showed me a tape. So when he left after he showed me the tape, he came back. Then I was rhyming in the parks and all that stuff like that, and he was like, "What? Like, how'd you get like that?" And I was like, "You started me off, man." So now I just ran with it. And then all of a sudden, my brother followed behind me, and then Prince would follow behind him. And they had their little groups. I had my little groups. We do stuff together. Like we've been doing this for a long time. You know what I'm saying? So we
culture, yeah.
We in the real hip hop business. We not into that, trying to just do anything just to say we in there and going with the trends. And no, we just stay hip hop. We hip hop.
Okay. So based off what you just said, I'm curious about how you guys feel about the world of hip hop today.
One of y'all want to go first?
I think they bullshit. They always got to talk about guns and call women's hoes and stuff like that. You know what I mean? And they just bullshit. Everybody was singing a rhyme and stuff like that, instead of talking about what life is really about.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We got these hoes, we got these N-words and stuff like that. When we rap, my brothers, we don't even use them words.
Mm-hmm.
The words that we use might be like F you and stuff like that. But that N-word, we don't use that. G Supreme told us not to use that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Absolutely.
So when we came out and started rapping, me and Born G, who was called the Mighty Two, introduced with Sham Do, bless the Sham Do. We used to harmonize. And Born G, I mean, the God is good. The God is good. When I say the God is good, the God is good. He taught me the language of how to respect one another. And when we do our rap songs, our routines, everything had to be clear and clarified. For real.
We do it for the people and the love,
That's right.
And I had trained a lot of people that's I done touched and reached and that's successful, but I'm not naming names. But a lot of people know me. I've been around. They know who we are.
He was a part of what was that? Left Right, right?
Yeah, Iraq, left,
All
right.
right. Yeah.
What's
that?
And Far Rockaway. Can't forget Far Rockaway because they always say, well, I always say left, right. But Far Rock.
Now I want you to go deeper now. What is that?
Far Rockaway, left. Oh, well, we're talking about two different boroughs now.
No, these are about Left Rack City. They say we was out there was like what? Because they got that from Nori. You know what I'm talking about?
You got Kenny.
Like, we was out there when Noriega and was out there.
Nelly, you got all the big guys that roll up there,
And Mobb Deep and all of them was out there. That's when we lived out left.
That's the Queens.
Okay. All right. Okay. I got it.
We basically trying to say like we came across a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? Like we've been meet a lot of people like Granddaddy IU. I got signed with the Boogie Down Productions when I was a teenager. I had to spit in front of cameras when they signed me. You know what I'm talking about? And the only reason why ain't nothing happened because they killed Scott LaRock and that messed up everything. You know what I mean? So I was supposed to have been with them. Scott LaRock was supposed to produce me. You know what I'm saying? So like we all been doing our thing and stuff like that. We worked with we was working with Jam Master Jay and DMC towards doing something, but like stuff happens, people choose other people and stuff go different ways. And life goes on. You keep doing it. So I do it for the love. You know what I'm saying? I do it because I love music. If everybody said hip hop is dead now, ain't nobody gonna do hip hop no more. I'll still be making songs.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's what I do. You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah,
know how I
support
roll.
the album. Beware the gaslight. Word up. G Supreme, full effect.
Exactly, because
Word
the
up.
gaslighting is
That's
real
what
right
we
now.
talking about all day. G Supreme, it's about him.
Gaslighting is this real. They gaslight everything now. They have you thinking one thing is
Real hip
another thing. They put AI out there having you thinking one thing. You be like, what? And it's not really happening. They tricking the hell out of people right now. They gaslighting the hell out of people. People will argue with you about something that's not even true. They used to call it fake news. It's really gaslighting. That's all it is. Fake news is gaslighting. That's all it is. So beware the gaslight.
Yeah.
You got to be able to see in between the lines. You know, that's the future now. No one be able to see something that's AI and go, that's not AI. I mean, that's not real. That's AI. You got to be able to do that with your eyes now. It's little tiny things you got to look when you see it. And I was telling my brother the other day, like, say if they put a story out there about anybody, say anybody, me, right? And you don't see me saying anything. You just see pictures of me. You see video of me with no sound, but somebody is talking in the background, telling the story.
Yeah.
That's fake news right there. They got
That's
1,000
gaslight, baby.
fake
That's
news things
gaslight.
like that. You know what I'm saying? Like
I be
you
thinking
don't
it's
hear the
real.
person saying it. They say, G Supreme threw Batman off the roof yesterday, but you don't hear me or Batman saying nothing.
Yeah.
You just see me and pictures of me and Batman and somebody saying it in the background. I'm saying that someone won't say no names. It seems like I'm trying to,
Yeah, it's foresight, yeah.
you know.
No, I understand. It's getting worse now when it comes to AI because not only um is that version of it, but now the mouths are moving and they catch your sound. You know, like a lot of these artists, especially the ones that have passed away, have all this new music because it's AI.
It's AI.
You know what I'm
You
saying?
can use
So
so you can take that voice and drag it into what you said, and it'll sound like that person saying it.
absolutely, absolutely. Because
Mm.
Nino, he's like a technology genius, and he took one of the songs I recorded and he did it, remixed it as if Cardi B was rapping my songs,
Oh
Wow.
and
wow.
it scared me. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, I understand it's kind of dope for a second, but at the same time, it's very scary what technology can do.
Yeah, T Quest,
Exactly.
I want to say, T Quest,
You
I
hear
want
on
to
that
say,
gaslighting
yeah,
song, it's a white man saying my hook. You hear that?
yeah.
When he goes, artists want fans by the mass, right? Teaching people, that's
Yeah,
me.
Hmm.
but it
I use
sound
AI to change my voice to sound like somebody else.
like a
Right.
Caucasian. That's what it sound like. I'd be
That's
like,
what I
what?
meant. That's what I wanted to do. I did it on purpose. So see that
Absolutely.
AI, you can do all kind of stuff with AI. They got AI now. I can take a microphone and go and it'll play the violins just like that on my computer. The
Mm.
violins will go just like I'm saying it. And if I want a bass line, go do doom doom and boom boom. It plays just like that.
Yeah.
So now
It's
anybody can make
technology.
music now. Beware the gaslight. I'm not saying nothing is wrong with it if you do it, but
Yeah.
beware people saying they got actual talent and
Yeah.
they just got AI talent. You know what I
Mm.
mean? So
It's a gift and a curse. You know what I'm saying? You can definitely use it to your benefit if you know how to use it properly. And at the same time, it is making people more lazy when it comes to natural and raw talent. You
yep.
know, so because like you can see somebody put out 1,000 albums, they'd be like, okay, all right, come over here, let's get into a cipher real quick and then see what they can do.
Oh,
Nope. They can't do it. They can't do it. You
I
know,
see you
so
got some skills, T
we come
Quest.
from that. We come from that. If you can't
I don't
spit
know
for
what you're talking
real,
about.
then what's
T
the
Quest.
point?
Oh, that song, it's my time. I was feeling that. I said, yo, that's hot. Fire.
I
I
appreciate
check
that.
it out, y'all. Check it out. Support.
I appreciate that.
That's
But today
skills.
it's not about me, it's about you guys.
I know. It's about G
Look at him, look at
Supreme.
him, look at him
Yeah.
with the
G
skirt.
Supreme.
I see.
But we show love and support.
I appreciate that. I
You
appreciate that.
know, each
Hmm.
one teach one, like T
Absolutely.
Spec.
So I'm very curious. I know G Supreme, he stay working and stay doing something, but what was going on in society that you guys said now is the time to put some songs out again or together?
Well, I can say I've been doing it, but
Hmm.
when I moved down here to Chattanooga, Tennessee, um, they didn't really have no studio or nothing like that. But I always kept in my mind, I still write, and I write off of other people's beats. You know what I mean? So when I got the time to like go in the studio, that's what I did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and me, you know what I'm saying? I'm working on an album now. It should be dropping like around my birthday, around December, hopefully. So I'm trying, put it out there.
It's so funny. He was so much energy early, and now when it comes to talk about the talent, I
Yo,
got a
now y'all in whisper
project.
mode.
I be telling him about that, man. Bring your confidence
Man.
back, man. Where's he?
It's gonna be
He
fire.
used to be like, nobody
It's
stop
gonna
me.
be, it's gonna be fire. It's gonna be
All
fire.
right,
Man,
you're supposed to sound
my
like.
man was
Hold
at
on,
any
hold on.
level early.
What he's saying? What he's saying on the microphone? I really can't hear him.
All right, I gotta turn my mic. Go talk, Wes.
Okay. But I'm just like, I don't know what happened to the energy. I don't know if you need some juice or something, but this is the time you're supposed to be high. You talk about your
Yeah, I'm hype, but I'm,
yeah,
hype. I'm hype. I'm hype.
It's we basically beating him in his back to make him finish his album. You know what I'm saying? We trying to make him finish it. Like, come on, man, come on. But then I kind of misdirected him for a while because he had to get on this song, so he had to stop for a while. You know what I'm saying? So we could do this
Yeah.
song because we haven't did a song for a long time together. I'm like, on this album, I need something to talk about back in the day, so I need to get my brothers. You know what I'm saying? We need to get on here. And Prince came all the way down to Jersey to come in the booth just to do that and did cut out.
Because I'm a very hyper person. I get it in. I talk about it. I get it in. I just love doing it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like he said, I'm the crazy one. Yeah,
Loco.
I don't think they doubting that after the last couple of minutes that you've been
No comment.
So we got that and we put that together, you know what I'm saying? And Born through and he got his studio, so he dropped his vocals and sent them down. And then for a while they didn't know because I gave them a different beat. Like I don't be wanting them to know exactly what beat it is. It's just the same tempo because I want them just to sound regular. I don't put too much music in. I put more like drums. I just want to get that drum feel, and then I produce it. Then and they heard it, they feeling it. And then we shot the video. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you've seen the video. We got the video. I got the Gaslighting video.
Which song? Gaslighting?
I got a video for Gaslight, a video for This Ain't Back in the Days, a video for Spitting Mercury, and the video for the one I just dropped is Holding On. So I got 4 videos.
And this is all on your YouTube?
Yes, it's on YouTube, Facebook. I sent them. I didn't send you my EP. I sent it. Oh, I gave it to Stout. All right, so I'm gonna send you my EP.
Okay.
Yeah, back in the days, it's going up. It's going up.
Yeah. The Spitting Mercury got 303,000 so far.
Okay.
Back in the days, got I think about 37,000 on one of them, 10,000 on another one. So they're starting to pick. They're starting to pick up. You know what I mean? They're starting to pick up. So.
Okay. I'm definitely gonna have to check those out for sure.
Exactly. You got some. I got your email.
You should.
If I got your email, I can send it. Yeah, I can send it right to you.
You will make it do what it do. We can get these things right.
Man, the DJ. Say his name again.
NINO.
NINO.
There
it is.
Yo,
DJ
can you play our music on the radio?
Wait a minute. Give me a second.
Say what now?
Say that again.
I said, can you play our music on the radio?
If it's clean.
Yeah, it's clean.
If it's clean,
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah, send me the clean joint. I got a couple.
That's all we got, clean joints.
Okay, all right. Well then I can, I can put it on the station, then I can send it over.
And that's not necessarily true because I had to black out that part. And back in the days, 2 of your parts wasn't clean. I had to. Yeah, you man.
Say you ain't clean. Your parts ain't clean.
I ain't have to black out nothing in Born's, nothing in mine. You was the only person back in the days I had to bleep out some stuff.
All right, what'd I say?
I know you. We can't say it.
We can't say it.
Now. You know what I'm saying?
Allah Savior.
We can't say it.
Allah Savior. You know what you said.
What you said about the truant officers?
Oh man, come on, man.
A lot of stuff. You said
the elevator.
Exactly. Come on, bro. You got like 3 parts I've blanked out on yours.
Yo,
it's usually me that you got to blank out, but I was like, no, in this song I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna
Yo, Nino.
But it's hot. It's hot. Everybody versus
Hold
hot.
You're in trouble now.
Okay.
When he send it to you, listen to it, bro. Listen
All right,
to
I'll
it.
listen to it. I'll listen to it. I'll listen to it.
Check
Yeah.
your Telegram, Nina.
All right, I got it. I got it.
You guys are something else.
Oh,
You know what? Go ahead,
let me
love.
say that. Let me say this real quick. If y'all got something y'all want to send me direct, you know what I mean, you can send it to her because I'll get it because we both get it. But if you want to send me something, you can send it to djelnino@gmail.com. That's it. It's simple as that. You can send me something
Okay.
there.
All right.
I get it. I'll check it out. But I have, you know what I mean. If she gets it, I definitely get it. You know what I mean. 'Cause
Yeah,
we
but like you
share.
said, it has to be clean. Okay, got you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you'll
'cause
probably be
if I
hitting
send
me
it
up
to
going,
somebody,
"Yo, G Supreme, can you bleep out the curses in this song for me?" That's what's going to happen. I'm going to have to do more work. That's what's going to
yeah,
happen.
that is. That's facts.
That's what's going
That's
to happen.
facts. Because you sitting to me, you be like, yo, you playing? Nah, man, you cussing heavy. On this joint, I can't do that. You know what I'm saying? So,
Oh, okay, got you.
help me
Got
help
you.
you.
Man.
All right?
I probably got like 3 curses on there.
Well, I've heard that a lot. I hear that from a lot of people. It's only 3, you know what I mean? And they be the harshest 3 in life. You know what I'm saying?
He just told me on the song that we did that it wasn't no curses, and I'm the one that had to bleep the curses.
Uh-huh.
I had to bleep them out. Me and Born was good. You know, I was good. I was a good dude on this one. I ain't cussing, you know what I'm saying? So Prince gave me some work. He made me have to work.
Yeah, I be happy to bring my tempo up. You know what I mean? Because I get crazy. I get crazy for real. I get crazy. They be like, "Yo, what's wrong with you?" Yeah, ain't nothing wrong
That's
with
a
me.
good thing. That's
Yeah,
a good thing. You know what I'm
ain't nothing wrong
saying?
with me. I'm gonna back it up.
Sometimes he don't want us to start talking. Let me tell you, we would see your Born.
Yeah, G.
Hold
Yeah,
me back. Hold me
yeah,
back, Born.
yeah.
Hold me back.
I got you.
Yeah. We was
Go ahead.
kids, man. We was kids, right? We was on the train. You know how you go on the train in New York?
Yeah.
Mhm.
We was teenagers. He stole the box from the conductor,
What?
and
And then
he just picked it up and just started walking. And you could hear them saying, "Excuse me, has anybody seen the box? Anybody seen the conductor box?" He just sat the shit on the bench, and we just kept
Wow.
walking. It's like now you know why we say he crazy, right?
for no reason.
No reason. No, just no apparent reason.
Did you give it back?
No, he just sat it on the
You're on
bench.
the bed. It was getting hot. It was getting hot. It
Yeah,
was
start
starting
getting hot.
out.
The box was getting hot?
No,
No,
us.
it was
Us.
asking for it. You can
Oh.
hear them on the. Everybody seen the conductor box?
Oh my gosh.
It's crazy.
Well,
He said, "Yo, G, look," and we's like, "What? What the?" That's his personality. When we was younger. He chilled now. He don't do that
mhm.
now. You know.
Well,
Don't.
it's a good thing because nowadays everyone has a phone and they be recording everything. So people
Right.
would
If
have
they
snitched
have
on you real
phones
quick.
back then, all of us would be in trouble right now.
Oh,
You
Yeah.
know, if you in a generation with no phones, you know the stuff you got away with because they didn't have phones. Look, I know Nino know what I'm talking about. Because
mm-hmm.
Well, a little bit.
Now, I
I
don't know what you're
tried.
talking about, man. I didn't do anything wrong. You know what I'm saying?
okay, yeah,
I don't, I
sure,
don't know what y'all talking about.
Yeah,
sure.
a
We
little
saw
bit. I
that.
try to catch people on the phone, but I'm too slow with it. I can't find
Nah,
the
man.
video button too fast. But I don't know.
I'm
People
glad
know
they
how to
didn't
do it.
have
Just
phones
snap.
back then.
I don't
I'm
know how to
glad
do
they
Nah.
didn't
it.
have phones.
If we had phones back then, it'd have been a lot of people locked up
Yeah.
or
Oh,
missing.
yeah.
To
Oh,
be
we be on
honest,
a
or
lot of
missing.
lists right now. You be on a lot
Yeah,
of lists right now. You know,
yeah.
you shouldn't have
Facts.
said that. You shouldn't have did that. You shouldn't have, so
Facts.
I'm just glad
Facts.
they didn't have phones now.
Yeah,
I mean then.
because for one, the political correctness was a little different back then. You know what I'm saying? So some of the stuff that we were saying on a regular, yeah, it's kind of
Yeah,
crazy. You
yeah,
know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
Yeah. So
Yes.
And
yeah.
I'll be right back, y'all. Be right back. I'll be
He
right
said, like he about to say something real deep, real quick. Like I was ready.
Go ahead and
I'll
just
be
come back.
right
Just
back.
go ahead.
I'll be right
Yeah,
back.
man.
Don't go to work now.
Wow, like that threw me way off. Like I really thought he was about to drop some jewels real quick. He was like, ah, I'm gonna be right back. I was like,
Mm-mm-mm.
okay. So,
Yeah.
G Supreme, I understand that you are the oldest and they was following your footsteps, but based off what you're saying in this interview, I want you to give yourself some flowers because it sounds like you do way more than just writing rhymes.
Oh yeah, definitely. Produce. voiceover. I did voiceover for NASA 2 years ago for the space shuttle launch. Falcon 10 launch. Sparkling Ice. I do voiceovers for. I did the voiceover for 3 years for the Golden State Warriors when they was winning. They stopped hiring me. They started losing. I'm not saying it's because of me. I'm not saying it's because of me. I'm just saying after I stopped doing the voiceovers, they started losing. They didn't get in the playoffs no more. But hey, they still my team though. But I do voiceover work. I'm saying all that stuff too. So I don't just write my.
I do voiceover work.
Oh, okay. Cool.
So can I get some female parts? Like, what's up? What we doing?
I'm not in charge of NASA or none of that stuff.
Hey, I'm back.
You should do a sketch on the radio show.
We could do something. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all should get together, do a sketch on the radio show. My brother could say do anybody impression.
Yeah, because I have my son laughing because he was like, no, it wasn't. It was like it was you. You was like, yeah, look at what's his name? What's the dude that do the voices? Michael Winslow from Police Academy.
Oh yeah, I showed you.
Sent me a video of him, and I said, let me send you something. And I sent him a radio interview when I was interviewing Michael Winslow, and Michael Winslow got me into a voiceover thing, asking me to do a Chris Rock impression, and we did a little skit together, me and Michael Winslow. While I was doing the Chris Rock impression. So like I could do impressions. I do all of my voice is my thing.
All right, so let me hear something.
Like what? It depends on what you're talking about. Is you crazy? I'm trying to tell you. First of all, me and Michelle, we're doing our thing right now, and we'll be back one day. That's what you got to remember. Move forward, never backwards, because you might bump into something if you go backwards.
Cat Williams.
Well, first of all, let me tell you something, Steve Harvey. Don't nobody asking for no Bubba Gump, can't talking Abba Yiba Suba looking mother.
All right, respect.
Oh my gosh. So it may be AI or it may be you. So
no, that's me. That's it. I've been doing this since I was like 12 years old. Been doing impressions.
Awesome.
Comedian, all that, yeah.
Yeah, I could do almost any voice that I can try to do. It's a curse.
No, I respect that. I would respect that. Real
because
quick,
everybody I hear talk, I go, somebody sounds something like somebody. Like when I heard Nino talk, I said, Nino kind of sound like Shaq a little bit.
Like, say your voice.
Yeah, I've been told that.
Sometimes you got to do some work. Listen to TQuest in the morning. Me and Shaq, we got to do my thing. You never mess up. Play some basketball. Kind of sound like Shaq.
Did it?
Oh my God.
That's what see how he's trying to steal my voice. You know what
I
I'm saying?
see.
Trying to steal my voice.
I think it's hilarious.
It's a curse. Like ever since I was young, like I hear somebody's voice, I have to do it. And I don't know why I do that, but it worked out long because I don't never shut up. Before I never talked when I was younger, and then I got to a point where I never shut up.
I'm the same way.
That's why you see on the interview, I'll just go like this because I want to let them talk. So I'll just purposely make myself be quiet so everybody else can talk.
Absolutely. Okay. Well, one more thing, and I'm gonna get to you guys because I'm very curious. With the producing, right? What is your style of production? Is it mainly boom bap, hip hop, R&B? Like, what's in the catalog bag?
It's all together. That's what hip hop originally is. It's mixed up stuff. Like we didn't have bands, so we had turntables. So we would take a rock record. If the rock record had a break in it that we liked, we used it. If an R&B had a break in it, we use it. So if you think of hip hop, it's everything mixed together, but it's mixed it has to be mixed good. Even Jamaican and hip hop mixed together, Spanish music and hip hop mixed together. So I do whatever sounds good to me. It don't matter where it came from, but if it sounds good, then I'm gonna try to put it together. I can hear something. Somebody can play a sound today, and I go, that sound right there, and I'll build something across that sound.
I don't know why that reminded me of one of the clips in the Wu-Tang series when he was going to get the album. Did you watch it?
Hold on. Can I say something with that?
What?
Yes.
Long time ago, right? Before our brother Shamdu passed away, before the Wu-Tang Clan even came out, I had this song called The Deadly Charlotte Microphone off a Chinese beat. Before they even came out.
Yeah, we was doing it a long time ago, doing it.
And
His music,
He
yeah.
from Far Rockaway, Edgemere. Ask them about Far Rockaway, Edgemere.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
have you sang about
Well,
Far Rockaway?
really, part of my team, they killer bees. When they go suicide.
Like
you know,
we knew
got-
all of them. You know what I mean?
You know, we got the twins, Bashar and Jamel. You got, God bless, Papa Wu passed. That's our team. So we part of it. The cipher.
and they just didn't want to put our music out. You know what I mean?
Praying, be good.
All right.
Enough, praying.
All right.
Be nice.
Because you know what they asking questions.
Well,
Okay.
Watch your mouth, be nice.
all right, boy. All right, boy.
Like we ran across a whole lot of people. Like I went to Buddha Monk Studio with my stuff that we talked over there. I went to Papa Wu with some stuff. You know, I'm talking about like we know a lot of people and been around a lot of people. A lot of people know who we are. Like I got a song with MC Shan. I got a song with Lakim Shabazz from the Flavor Unit. I got a song with Cool Kim from the UMCs. I'm saying like I got a record. You know what I mean? We just basically unsung. It's okay though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like if I was broke in the dirt somewhere, then I'd be mad.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm good, so I'm not mad.
Partner. Now, boy, you want me to be nice? You want me to be nice?
We want you to be you.
All right, listen. Be Supreme, right? Wrote a rap for me back in 1980. What was it? 84?
Yeah,
I think maybe it was a little bit longer than
that. Nah, it was 84. Nah, it was 84, 85.
At the Roxy's.
I won a contest. I won $1,000 at the Roxy's. Right? And I did the song off of Tila Rock. G Supreme said, do it off of Tila Rock because they messed my beat up. He said, yo, go, God. So before we got there, right, we ran into Melly Mel. What Melly Mel said? Come on, say it in my face right now. You want
can't help you, brother.
Be nice, right?
I can't help you, brother. It's right there.
He trying to help himself, man. Everybody can't help you when they see, like I've been told that. Listen, you got to understand. I have people running up on me going, yo, man, you made a song with MC Shan and Lakim Shabazz, hook me up. I was like, I can't hook you up. I can't. So I understand sometimes you run up on these brothers, they be famous. They don't got as much money as you think. You know what Michael Blackson told me? You know the comedian Michael Blackson?
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, man, you doing good. Cause I was interviewing him, hanging out with him and stuff like that. He was like, I'm not as rich as you think I am, mother sucker. He said, you see me 100 times on TV. I only did that one time, mother sucker. you see it 100 times and you think I'm getting paid every time you see that mother sucker. You don't. So you have to understand, but I can't knock how Prince feel. You know what I'm saying? I can't knock how he feels.
Nah, he hurt my feelings because he told me and Born right in my face, told me and Born G, he said, I can't do nothing for you, brother.
I said, chill, don't worry.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Told me right in my face. He said, I can't do nothing for you. But when I won that rap song, when I won the contest, he want to shake my hand. I said, I can't do nothing for you.
Crazy.
Oh my God.
OMG.
I should be stopping him, but for some reason, I just can't. I just let him just go ahead. Like I kind of want to hear what it's going to turn out to be. I'm sorry.
Well, it's no editing, so it's flying.
That's what he said. I don't know. I know I wrote the rhyme. He's telling the truth. It's the citywide contest, and I wrote the rhyme for him about graffiti. He wanted citywide.
It was called Graffiti Against Rap. That's what it was. Graffiti Against Rap.
That's what he's trying to say.
It was at the Roxy's. Yeah.
Way back in the
Time Mark was there. the Fat Boys, Curtis Blow. He was really in charge of it. Curtis Blow and Melly Mel and them was there. Yeah.
You know, we was kids, man. We got mad easy back then. You know what I'm saying? When you a kid and you see a famous person that you admire, and you say something to him and he don't say nothing, right? You're gonna get mad. George Lopez still hates Erica Estrada now because when he was a kid, he seen Erica Estrada and Erica Estrada wouldn't shake his hand. And George Lopez is like 60-something years old. He's still mad at Erica Estrada. They still battling back and forth. Gotta let that go, Prince, man.
Yeah, man.
Melly Mel is a legend, brother.
No, I know he's a legend, but he also a faggot. I don't care.
Hey.
I said it. Yeah, I said it.
Okay.
That's why you told me not to say that in my part.
But I blanked that out in the song. That's why I did it, because you don't supposed to be saying it.
See now I gotta edit something. You know what I'm saying?
Go ahead.
Question. All right, 2025. What we doing now? What we here today for? You know what I mean? I know y'all got some new music out.
Yeah.
Talk to me about that.
My album, Beware the Gaslight, is the album I just dropped, and my brothers is on a song called This Ain't Back in the Days, where we talk about this ain't back in the days, but we're gonna spit to you like they did, but right now. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So that's why it got an old school sound and feeling to it, but it's a now. You know what I mean? And so that's what that means. If we talking about Far Rockaway, a certain part of our life, like Far Rockaway, and a little bit about Jamaica, Queens also. So like in the video, I got some old shots of when I was doing one of my other videos back in the days in the 90s, and I got some of that footage in it, so like to show that this ain't back in the days, but we still hitting you,
and it's a lot of people that's in there that, rest in peace. So, we was like, supporting them and family and stuff like that,
Like a lot of people ain't here now. A lot of people
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we still shout out everybody. We got respect for history. You know what I'm saying? Like in these, not to get political, but in these days they try to erase history.
You said it right, G.
You know what I'm saying? They try to erase history. So you got to make sure you keep history going and don't let them teach you that. If you see in society now, older people, they put the older people against the younger people. And when you watch TV shows and movies, the young people is calling the older people stupid. The older people is calling the younger people stupid. Like they always reboot society. So the young and the old don't get along. So they fall for the same stuff over and over again. And a lot of people don't see that. It's like seeing through the Matrix. Like I see it. They keep rebooting. You're supposed to hate your parents, supposed to hate your grandparents. They supposed to hate you, call you a bunch of whippersnappers or whatever the hell they call you these days. Wow. And they supposed to call you old and you ain't nothing. And then they can trick them. And we trying to teach them, whether it's the record business, a regular job, we trying to teach them how they fire the older people, because now you got to pay them more. Because they've been experienced, even in the record business, they more experienced. So they rather get new people. And I'm not dissing the talent of the new people. I'm dissing what they choose to do, and they gotta watch what the powers that be allow you to do. For instance, calling each other the N-word. They play that in stadiums. During the boxing match, you could walk down with the N-word in your song. Doing the football, it's like that. But if you say some derogatory slur against some other race, then you getting canceled. See, just like the reason why the word that he just said, you see how that's a bad word now? They go like, oh. But if he called somebody the N-word, nobody wouldn't have said that. Nobody wouldn't have said nothing.
Right.
You understand? Right. So people don't be looking at it the right way. So we do things like that, and it might seem like it's shock value, but it's to really open people to let them see. There's more than one side. A lot of the new cats, they got talent. They got mad talent. But the record companies and everything is sticking them to this one little. It's like if you took one Planet Rock song, took the beat from the Planet Rock song, and this all rhyme off the same track and make stupid noises. Listen,
you got a hit song. You got a hit song.
But I'm gonna tell you right now that's not hip hop. So what I don't like about it, they shouldn't call it hip hop. Call it whatever it is. Like trap music is trap music. Drill music is drill music, but don't call it hip hop because you're trying to tell the real hip hop artists that we're not doing hip hop no more. Now hip hop is that.
It's dead. Yeah.
And that's not true. It's not that. Let them do what they do, but don't call it hip hop. And when these young cats, we talk about, this cat is old. This cat, hey man, BB King did music till he died. Nobody said Michael Jackson was old when he was 50, still do. Nobody calling Janet Jackson. If your music is good, your music's supposed to last forever. They don't do that to rock and roll artists. The Rolling Stones is still doing stuff, and they old as hell. You know what I'm saying? But if they can still do it, then what's the point of judging how old you is? You know what I'm saying? So that's how they do. They do everything so they can start it all over.
Mm-hmm.
That's all they doing. And I'm just one of those advocates. Like I don't care if I'm not trying to be famous. I don't care if I get famous or not. So I'm going to speak my mind. And if people don't like it, we could take it on the mic battle or something. Because I know I could do that. So it's a lot of these cats that so-called famous supposed to really have skills. They don't really got skills. They don't got no real skills. They just act like they got skills. And you famous, so people be like, yay. But if you ask them to spit some lyrics right now, where they songs at now?
I got a question. Because I've been around for a lot of this hip hop thing. Is there anybody that's been out in the last 5 years that you actually rock with, you listen to, that you can listen to?
Say that again.
It's not my.
Anybody that's out, like that's been out like in the last 5 years that you can listen to and be like, all right, I can rock with them. I can listen to them.
Some independent artists, not no famous artists, really. It's like they not feeling out old school music, and it's okay. I'm not really feeling that, and it's okay. You know what I mean? It's like I'm not really. It's not really. It don't sound. It sounds like what we did when we bought a Casio, and they got a beat program did it already, and you just put that Casio beat on and start rhyming with your friends. That's what it be sounding like, and they let people get away with that. You know what I'm saying? Some of the old school rappers have came back and done some stuff that's I like. I liked LL's album, the new one that he had just dropped. I liked it. It was okay. He kind of showed that hip hop ain't dead. You can still, you can still do hip hop and it sound good. You don't got to go revert to trap music. Let the trappers do the trap. Let the kids do the kid music. We need to go to. There's two parties. There's a grown up party, the kid party. If you grown, stay your ass off the kid party. Stop trying to please the kids. You know what I mean? Like they don't supposed to be trying to please us. We shouldn't be trying to please them. You know what I'm saying? That's the way I look at it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
What we're gonna do, because this ain't back in the day.
Exactly.
We're gonna get that song on. For
all right.
You. All right.
All right.
So
Yeah,
I want you,
baby.
yeah, I want you to introduce that to the folks out here. That was me, my bad. I'm right by the thing. Introduce it so we can play it for the people out there. All right.
Thank you,
All
man.
right. This is G Supreme from the files of Beware the Gaslight. Born G, Prince Great. This ain't back in the days.
Go ahead, G. Go ahead.
It's going down, your Mayday was at your peak in your heyday. I'm talking seriously, now play. Way back in the day, far rock away. The only way out and in was the A-train. Through fannies, through the double bill, straight to my door. Wish that I could do it over, so I could try more. Back to each one, teach one, extending your reach. Gold teeth, suede front, and permanent crease. We said peace, Lucy's was only 10 cents each. To tell the truth, the roof was always Pebble Beach. Me and my brothers, born Prince, they gotta rock too. Rest in peace, M's of money, T, I got it from you. Our hip-hop's a culture, not a fad, a craze, no neglect. Put some respect on it back in the day. Back in Shot Crib and Edgemere, we didn't do mess. Rest in peace to Miss Ann, I love you to death. This ain't back in the day, but we gonna bring it to you straight that way. We know that it's a new day, but we gonna hit you with original sway. This ain't back in the day, but we gonna bring it to you straight that way. We know that it's a new day. We gonna do it something like that.
See, it was a maze. I was survived them days. We true to the train and build on the way. Rolling in the building. Project is what I'm feeling. It's revealed. freeze the fast. Looking through the hourglass, we dress to kill. Helping mama paying bills, if that's not real. You need to sharpen up the skill to teach another. Washing, he's my brother. Remember growing up playing hot peas and butter. Blessing us to death. While girls playing double dutch. We walked on school days cause we hated the bus. When we used to cut. Before they used, now that's what's up. We dropping singles, using slang as our lingo. Zoot, suit, and loot. Timberland and Valley boots. Wherever I lay, I'm always welcome to stay.
This ain't back in the day, but we gonna bring it to you straight that way. We know that it's a new day, but we gonna hit you with original swing. This ain't back in the day, we gonna do something like this. The past was fast, hip hop will last. So-called righteous brothers undercover. Yeah. It's elevators hit the staircase. Cops was chasing, you know who wanna race. Smoking weed in the lobby, beating on the wall. Practicing rapping, echo through the hall. Jams was thumping, dice was rolling. Undercover D's, they was strolling. School playing hooky was fun. Truant officers was dumb. Hit the arcade for vacation chips. Fight broke out, there wasn't no bloods and crips. Crew against crew, at your own will. Get up or shut up, we got the project skills. Prepare, let's hop the train. Play some BDP or some G Supreme. This ain't back in the day, but we gonna bring it to you straight that way. We know that it's a new day, but we gonna hit you with original swing. This ain't back in the day, but we gonna bring it to you straight that way. We know that it's a new day. We gonna do something like this.
Wait a minute, so we pulling the money out? That's what we doing now? That's what we doing?
Wait a minute.
This is my bank for the week.
We didn't know you was catching that.
Yo, Nino, so how you like the song, Nino?
You know, I can rock with it. You know what I mean? Got that old, old throwback, quality to it. What I would do, me personally, because I'm a DJ, I am an award-winning blend DJ. So if I played that, you know what I mean? I gotta
mix it up
like I was doing earlier before we
you was killing it earlier. I like the way you was killing that gaslight.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that gaslight was pumping coming out.
I would put a Nino touch on that piece.
Ill mix.
Yeah, the Ill mix. There it is. Yeah, I would have to do it like that. That's how I do it. That's how I do it. You know what I'm saying?
All right. So how did you like the song?
He just told you, man.
You talking about us?
Nah, it's kind of hard to hear. You know what I mean?
You can't hear me?
I told you he doing the shack,
No,
he
what I was saying.
He got a raspy voice. It's hard to hear.
My voice is like that. I can't. I take all the bass out. My voice is still bass heavy on this piece. You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying is saying I could play that. I'm gonna send it to some of my stations out there, so they can check it out right there. If I were playing it, I would have to do the Nino touch to it.
Ill mix.
And then get an Ill mix. There you go. And I would play that piece. You know what I mean?
All right, cool. Thank you, brother. Thank you.
Yes, sir. I almost did it while we was playing it, but I'm like, no, let me let it play as it was meant to be heard. But you may hear a little Nino touch.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that. I like when people mix it up.
That's what's up.
Yeah, Ill mix. There it is. See, Stout know what it is.
I usually get on my Serato and mix my songs before I put them out. But for some reason, this album I didn't do it. So you're the first person I heard mixing my songs like that.
Yo, G, he did a good job, G. I was like, whoa, wow, he did a great job.
I mean, he's been DJing for 50 years.
Not that long, goddamn.
I've been doing this since I was 12 years old, so I get it.
There you go.
That's just something that you don't never forget. You ever not DJ for a while, like a couple of years or something, and you think, wow, I'm gonna be rusty. As soon as you get on, it's like riding a damn bike. You don't forget it. You don't forget
I stopped DJing for about 3 years. And when I came back, I'm like, yo, I'm still better than a lot of these people. When I left, I'm like, I'm still better than a lot of y'all.
I could do all that quick stuff. All that I could out scratch Grandmaster Flash.
Well,
I'm really good at it.
That's not hard.
Hold on. Bong can do it too now.
I'm a rapper. I'm a
Not
rapper.
like them, not like them,
You know
but
what I'm saying?
You
I always could do
all
better.
the stuff that I learned was from G. I learned everything from him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You can get it up.
I learned, looked up to him, my mentor. You know what I'm saying? I learned from him. You know, that's it.
I mean, it's fun, man. At the end of the day, it's like DJing is competition, rapping is competition. You know what I mean? Producing is competition. If it's done right,
You
should
gotta
be
have
like,
a little
yo,
competition. Or rap,
yeah,
hip hop is not really, as long as it's respectful. You know what I mean?
facts,
There it is. Yep.
Yeah, you gotta talk a little
facts.
smack. It's like boxing. You're gonna talk a little smack. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna always say
Mm-hmm.
you the best. You need to. If you don't think you one of the best, then why you doing it in the first place?
Facts. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
If
why
you,
you
if you
doing it?
don't,
Definitely,
if you don't
definitely.
think you're one of the best and you don't want to be judged as one of the best, just keep that stuff at home. You know, you play
Exactly.
that for the folks in your block.
Yeah.
You
Exactly.
know what I'm saying? Play that. You know, stay local. Don't try to
Exactly.
come out and be like, yo, especially if you're real aggressive, even DJing or aggressive when you rhyme. And if you're real aggressive, somebody gonna be like, somebody may want to take that up. You know what I mean? Calm your ass down. If
Exactly.
you don't want to be judged like that, calm down.
Exactly. Because
Nino,
I
you
don't,
said the right words for
I
real.
don't, I don't fear no other rapper on this planet. I don't
There you
believe
go.
there's no GOAT. I believe it's your favorite.
Mm.
How you gonna be the greatest of all time, and all time ain't done?
Mm.
You could be greatest of a time, maybe in the 80s, 85 to 80, you was the best. Maybe the 90 to 98, you was the best. But there's no greatest of all time. That's just a what do you call it? What do you call
Title,
it?
G. That's just
Emotional.
the title, God.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's not.
because the 80s rappers were different than the 90s rappers was different
Yes,
than
yes,
2000s rappers.
yes.
That is factual. 80s rappers don't
Exactly.
sound like, well, I say this. 80s rappers didn't, when Rakim came in the game, Rakim basically changed rap. Period. Rakim changed rap. This is my opinion because he changed the sound of rap. Before Rakim, people rapped a certain way. After Rakim, people rapped a certain way. So for me, Rakim has to have a special place
Exactly.
in hip hop just because he literally changed the sound of hip hop. Because I remember when I got that song. I remember when I got Eric B as president. I took it home. I'm like, this is different than anything else I have in my house right now. Different than anything else.
And but also what you have to understand is this. People made it on records and got famous. Those are not the only rappers on the
Facts.
planet.
Yeah, that's true.
There's people that was rapping before those people that rap like those people that just didn't get famous. And I'm not saying Rakim, but there's a few rappers that actually I influenced that got famous. You know what I'm
Okay.
talking about?
Just
It's a
like
lot.
us.
It's
Just
just
like us.
that.
We ain't
That's
get
it.
famous.
And it's not even like a hate tactic thing. It's like, that's what happens. You know, and everybody just don't get famous. And
That's
sometimes
facts.
your
That's
favorite
facts.
rapper got this from this guy.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And because he's famous or she's famous, they can say it, and now you can't tell nobody else that that's my shit right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's facts. That's
Like
facts.
without even saying names, we had a song called "Bring It Up," and the song sounds like this: then bring it up now, then bring it up. Now, if that sounds familiar to you, somebody else came out with a song similar to it and made a lot of money off of it. You understand?
Uh-oh.
So like this happened a lot in my career. Because I've been around. I've been here. I've been there. Jam Master Jay had my stuff. Like Boogie Down Productions. I gave them some of my stuff. We was messing with what was the brother name born? Granddaddy IU. And then we passed our stuff around. Mr. Magic, all that stuff. Like so, our stuff been out there. We influenced a few people. You know what I'm saying? And I know that was gonna happen.
But they ain't gonna say. Listen. They ain't gonna say where they got it from, right?
No, people not gonna do that. Well, especially when people get famous. They get famous, then they don't really got time for you no more. You know what I'm saying? They people change.
Yeah, there's people out there now who don't know the origin of Rapper's Delight. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Yeah. See,
They
I
have
know
no
the science
idea.
behind that. I know the science behind
Yeah,
that.
and if
You know,
they listen
that's
to the rhyme, they're
Grandmaster
like, yo,
Cash. If you can hear it in the rhyme. You can hear in the rhyme. Yeah, he says it. He calls himself I'm the Grandmaster with the 3 MCs. That's Grandmaster Cash. The 3 MCs, the rest of the four, the four Cold Crush brothers.
Yes,
You
that
see,
is very
so
true.
that happened. It's not always a hate game. You know what I'm saying? It's just telling the truth. I don't
Yeah,
believe in that hater thing because, to be
facts.
honest, somebody made up that hater thing to stop you from not liking their stuff. So if you
Yeah,
don't like my music now, all of a sudden now you a hater. Why you can't just, if somebody say, well, I'm not really into your music, I don't think you a hater. Okay, you just not into my music. That don't make
that
you a
is.
hater. You know what I'm
That
saying? But
is.
they started that narrative. And then, now you gotta like these people. And then I've been telling people for years, I ain't messing with that dude. And they was like, oh, you don't know what you talking about. I got a call from his people one time. I was like, nah, I ain't messing with that dude. It's like, nah, now them same people just hit me up and say, wow, you was right all those years. How you know that? Just
Facts.
listen.
Wow.
We let music fool us. If
Yeah.
somebody talking about killing your mama and doing some sexually shit to your mama on a song, you ain't a good guy. I look at you like something is wrong with you.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
since everybody else is like, oh, killing somebody is cool. When you shoot, I'ma shoot it in his head and blast it. I think that something is wrong with you. Now I hear some people be saying stuff like, oh, it's like a movie, it's like The Godfather. Yeah, but that's crazy too. That's crazy
That's
too.
facts. That's
If you
facts.
let people grow up and go to a movie and see somebody put guns in their head and blow their brains out the back of their head, and that's gonna change something about you. You're
Yeah,
gonna
damn sure
think
can.
different in your life. You know what I mean? And then you pass that on with doing music, then your kids see it, and then why my kid out there with his pants hanging down? Because that's what he's seen. That's what you showed him that. You know what I'm saying?
That is.
So once I had a kid, I had to grow up. You know what I'm saying? And you got to grow up fast when you have a kid,
Facts.
fast, because
Facts.
everything they looking at it's your fault. And if one of my kids killed somebody, I would feel like that was my problem. I brought somebody on this earth that took somebody out.
That took somebody else out. Yep.
Now people look at me and be like, "Oh, you too deep in your stuff." Well, that's just me. That's the way I feel. That's the way I am. And I'm not hating on nobody. People can do what they want. I can't stop people from doing what they want. But just like you do what you want, I can say and do what I want. You can't stop me from saying what I want. That goes both ways.
Facts.
When you say people
Facts.
should be able to do whatever they want, I don't think you really mean that. Just think about what that means. People should be able to
It's
do
always
anything
it's
they want.
always the next part is within reason. You gotta
Yes.
be within reason. You know
Now,
what
if you
I'm
let
saying?
me do whatever I want, ain't gonna be no bad things. All I want to do is live peacefully and spread positive through the world.
Yeah.
Certain people, you let them do whatever they want. They want you to come to the party. You understand what I'm saying? They want you to come to the party. You know what I'm saying?
Place the
And
mace up in there, right?
yeah, you can't let certain people do whatever they want.
Place the
You
mace
can't
up
let
in there,
people,
right, boy?
you know what I'm saying?
Wow.
That's just a fact.
It's facts. Yeah. Some people say a lot of things, you know what I mean? But some people be out there gaslighting. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we don't need folks gaslighting. But we want to hear the song. Let's get it.
Let's get it.
Hot lava can never hurt me. I carve a turkey like a barber and harbor no bad feelings like a robber. I bet you can't even keep up or test me. Mentally, you gotta be quicker than that. The sketch to fetch me. It's so hard to catch me. Showed your cars like you drunk off Hennessy. You never best me. You got the recipe. G Supreme, yes me. If you can't stand behind me, you can't stand in front of or next to me. Success, I don't believe in destiny. The one you praising ain't actually the best of me. Give it a rest, see, you a pest to me. Cause of them vultures, the vultures a hot mess to me.
Artists want dance by the bass right. Teaching people any old thing just to keep the cash tight. Thought so fast like they can pass flight. Manipulating the situation just to gaslight. Artists want fans by the bass right. Teaching people any old thing just to keep the cash tight. Thought so fast like they can pass flight. Manipulating the situation just to gaslight.
Goes out and half that's totally whack that's overly hack not showing me jack facts. Jack this to make you act like this. Call you thug pimps and criminals when you black like this. Derogatory shoot in the past fight takes the glory from your story. Slowly gaslight. Don't try to lie to me, rather save it. If I catch you, I look in your eyes on some Larry David. To the real, no cushion in. Break the seal, open the door to the truth. But I won't push him in. Get out of your nest, de-perch, do some research. Away from your perch, slow down, don't lurch, stop. Falling for ish, cause it's landing cool. When it finally And I'm like, what the who chose them? Just gaslight.
Manipulating the situation just to gaslight.
Artists want fans by the mass right, teaching people any old thing just to keep the cash tight. Thought so fast like they can pass flight, manipulating the situation just to gaslight. Artists want fans by the mass right, teaching people any old thing just to keep the cash tight. Thought so fast like they can pass flight, manipulating the situation just to gaslight. Why you saying that humans only 10,000 years old? They gaslight. Man, all that shit they pushing on you and they keep, man, they gaslight. They just gaslight.
Artists want fans by the mass, right? Teaching people any old thing just to keep the cash tight. Going so fast, think they can pass flight. Manipulating the situation just to gaslight.
Whew. And we are back.
Yeah.
Well, all
Gaslight.
righty then. All righty
Beware the
then.
gaslight.
Well, what?
So, how did you like the song?
So,
You.
it's about time somebody asked me if I like the music. Like, I've been waiting for about 45 minutes.
Wow.
He's the rapper.
Listen, we always getting into it. You know what I mean? All the guys talking like you ain't there, right?
No, it was cute, and I'm glad you guys had your moment. No, but I actually like the music. I do. And especially that production. That production is something. That
Oh,
production
thanks.
is
You know,
something. But yeah.
I be going in. I'm a perfectionist. It can have one little thing and I don't like the way it sounds. I'm starting all over again. Each one of them songs you heard had at least 5 different beats to them
Yeah.
until I get to where I want it. You know what I mean? Every little tiny detail, something might take me a week to do that you only hear for 1 second in the song.
Mm-hmm.
So I analyze myself. I don't tell myself that's how I am. I look back and I go, wow, I'm kind of like a perfectionist. I try to do things perfect, but I also like mistakes. Sometimes a mistake will make your song sound so different. And when you hear it, you go, I'm not fixing that. I'm going to leave that just like that. You know what I'm saying? So
Absolutely.
like I can hear anything. I can hear any little tiny sound. That's a song. I can build a song around that. You know, like my brothers will tell you, I've been doing this since I was like 12. You know.
Yo, G, this is like our show. We got to let her talk, man. She got to ask questions. Come on, Miss T. Quest. Come on.
She asked me a question, so
See, I asked all my questions, right? And you guys had wonderful answers. But like I always say on the show, it all boils down to the music.
Right.
That's what we're here for. So I really want to say I appreciate you guys, your craft and your talent, because the stories were great. But I'm glad the music matched the stories.
yeah, because some people have a good story, the music be like wonk wonk wonk.
When I say it be some people like, yo, I got that fire, I got that heat, and they got this whole story of what they went through, and like you got their attention. But then when the song come on, you be like,
Oh, they be lying.
He did the Scooby Doo.
I'm glad the music matched the wonderful stories. But yes, I'm definitely feeling the tracks.
Thanks.
Definitely feeling the tracks.
Thank you.
The album, and I'm not just saying it because it's my album. The album is fire. I listen to the album. I'm usually a critic of my own self. The last 2 albums to me is my best work. So my last 2 albums, Actual Hip Hop and Beware the Gaslight. But a lot of people are telling me that Last of the Gods, that's the one I came on your show with Last of the Gods.
Yeah.
Last time.
How many songs? I mean, how many albums you got out, G?
Why you asking the questions, man?
Huh?
Don't try to take
I'm
TQuest
doing
job.
an interview. I'm doing an interview.
Look.
No, you're not. That's TQuest job. That's TQuest and Nino's job to ask the questions. What
Yeah,
you
Nino,
doing, man?
ask him.
All right, watch this.
Yeah, we do this
Watch
all
this.
the
Watch
time.
this. How many albums do you have out, man?
7.
Wow.
I got 7 albums on Spotify and Apple and all that stuff. But that's not all the albums I have. I have albums that I never put on that, from before Spotify and all that stuff. But for all the
Okay.
Spotify and social media, I got 7 albums.
All right. What I want to ask. What song have you or y'all collectively or as solo entities put out that for one reason or other that you really wasn't feeling it when you put out, but when people heard it, it's like, yo, this is my joint right here. But personally, y'all didn't like it when it came out, but the public was like, yo, this is the one. Tell me about that song.
Well,
I
if
never,
you okay, good.
I never put out a song and stuff like that. I only sent it to my personal family and stuff like that, but they liked it. But as far as trying to get on the radio, they was hating on us, so I ain't put nothing out. Yeah, G.
Born, go ahead. Born shaking his head. Born's like,
Yeah,
Oh gosh.
I'm I be futuring and a lot of stuff, and I helped a lot of people now. Coming out with something like I said by the end of this year, hopefully, and beware, it's called January. Come out.
Did he go get y'all with the calmness? He just drunk his chamomile tea. I get the album
Quest,
coming
you
out.
telling him the same thing I be doing to him. I mess with him all the time and tell him the same thing.
You trust me. Y'all gonna love it. They're gonna love it. It's been years. Everybody waiting for me to put out something. So I guess once they come out, then I'm still a little nervous, but
I was going to ask you, are you ready to put out new music?
I've
You
been
just let everybody else.
I've been ready, but
Don't she sound like me? But I be saying to you,
yeah, I've been ready, but it's so much music. I know I'm not trying to match what's out there. I'm not never trying to do that because I'm not from my brother.
you got to be like this. When somebody say, "Born, are you ready?" You got to be like, "Ready."
Yeah, but I try to.
That say I was born
It's
ready.
a lot of-
That say I was born ready. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Yeah, it's a lot of talented people, and I done helped a lot of people. So I'm still, feeling. But I have JB Hicks. My son is mixing, mastering everything now, and he gets on me, and I'm like, okay. So we're putting it together. Yeah.
Me, as far as a song like that, no, because at any given time, I can listen to some of my old music and go, I could do better. And that's why I think I still do music, because I always think I can do a better album. I always think I can evolve and do better. So I'm my worst critic.
Yeah,
So
that's
like,
what I am. That's why
I be letting my people, my brothers, my wife, people hear my song. They're like, that's dope right there. I be like, nah. Like one of the songs on this album called Living Like This. I've been doing that song since like 1995 and never put it out. And decided this time rewrite some stuff and then I put it out. So like I got like archive, I'm like Michael Jackson. I got an archive of songs and stuff, and I might take something and go, I'm gonna change that and put it out now. Or I can do a song tomorrow and go, this is ready to go out. So it depends, you know what I mean? Like I can do songs fast and I can take a long time to do songs. I don't with whether it comes out. So I don't have no song that I go, okay, wait. Now you might say, I did a song with MC Shan called What Happened to That? I didn't like the first mix that I did on one album. So 2 albums later, I remixed it and put it on another album. It's not I didn't like the song. I didn't like the music that I did to it, the mix I did to it.
Gotcha.
It was I didn't like something I did.
So do you produce all of your tracks, or how does that work?
Yeah, most of the time, one of my sometimes I'll just get other people to do it just so it just won't be just me. So like my man, Guttermouth, aka Victor C. If you remember him from back in the days, did the song called "I Drink Old Gold" off of Rakim's beat.
I remember that song. That was
Remember that song? Okay, that's my man.
that was one of the
We grew up
early,
together.
pseudo
Yes,
rock
we
hymns.
grew
I
up
remember
together. So I got him on my Last of the Gods album. He did a beat that we did the song called 5-Star Generals. So he did the beat to that. And then on another one of my songs called You Finish, my brother, my nephew, my born son did the beat to it, to the song called You Finish on my Soup Spitter album. So sometimes I have somebody come and do a beat just because,
Yeah.
not like I can't do it, but I just want some other flavor on there, something like that.
Okay, Mr. Flavor. Um, before we get out of here, because this has definitely been a fantastic interview.
Yeah, you might have to edit this one down. It's too long.
Too long. I thought this is live.
Yeah, but I know she's gonna put it back out there though.
Oh,
they froze again. Let's all freeze at the same time.
Who that, Preem? That's Preem. That's
Preem is gone. Everybody frozen. I don't know where Preem at. I don't see him.
I know where.
He gone. All I hear is a dog in the background. That's his dog, right? That's Kato. His dog name is Kato.
Oh my Jesus.
Okay, something changed.
Yo, giving shout out to the world, representing General Born G.
It's just us two left. It's just us two left, God. Let's do our thing. One.
Let's support, yo. We're gonna make it happen.
The dog is kicking some lyrics. He said,
He's talking.
Right. Yeah, that's my dog. That's my dog.
He's telling Prince Supreme now, wrap this up now.
Yeah, right. He's telling you taking too long.
Huh?
The dog is saying, hurry up and wrap this up now.
The dog is saying, wrap it up. I don't know. I think it's just us now. I think everybody else is gone. It's just us.
This is
what happened, G?
La 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 la.
They editing your bad parts, Preem.
What you mean?
They editing your bad parts. Sometimes we gotta, like on the job, you gotta gotta maintain it.
Prince had a moment.
Sometimes you know.
Prince had a moment. They edit my part. What I say wrong?
Don't listen to him, man. Why you listening to Born? You know he messing with you.
The curse, we gotta watch certain curses.
Oh, that was earlier, God. You know what I mean?
You know, it's live. When it's live,
you can't edit it. They heard it already. They heard.
But it wasn't bad. But I'm saying sometimes you gotta learn that. That's why I be trying to be quiet because I don't be wanting to curse and stuff. Like, yeah. Preem.
I told him before time. I said, "Yo, you gotta relax, bro. You can't be saying nothing wrong. But you can't. He gonna say what he is. I can't. You can't stop him from saying what he gonna say. Grown ass man. I can't stop him. There you go. He's back. Okay. He's back.
Oh my God. Internet is crazy today, man. Internet is crazy today, man.
We were just on our own. We were just having a conversation.
I heard y'all, man, and I'm glad y'all did that. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad y'all did that.
When I say much respect to you guys, because that just shows how true professional you are. You've done thousands of shows over the years, and it's like maybe one or two. The internet is crazy.
Yep.
So for the fact that you guys go instead of be like, I don't know what happened, and just clicked off. Much respect to you.
Yeah.
Much
we know what's happening.
Yeah, we've been through it.
We know.
I had my own radio show called the Dre Parker Show for like 15 years. And I used to interview famous people and the whole night, MC Light and all these cats and everybody. So, you know, I've been through all that. I know how I go. Sometimes you get some famous person to come on. I was supposed to interview Leslie Jones. And as soon as we went to click the phone off, bang, everything just went off. I had to call her through the cell phone and then call her back and put the cell phone through the mic. And she was cracking up. She thought that was hilarious. You know what I'm saying? So that's how it works, you know, improvise. Are you frozen? Are you acting crazy?
Yes. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You keep on going. Here we go.
All right, you guys. How about this? This has
Yes.
been great.
All right.
Yeah. Real talk. I appreciate y'all.
Time to go.
Tell them where they can find y'all at. You know what I'm saying? Wow, internet's crazy.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Something
All right.
wrong.
For me, you could go to facebook.com/Dre Parker, or just type in G Supreme. Go to Spotify. Go for G Supreme, G dash Supreme, and you can find all my albums and all that stuff everywhere.
Yeah, Bone.
Yep. Born Hex. Instagram.
You can find me in jail. You know what I mean?
Wow.
He ain't going to jail. Don't listen to him.
Yeah. We
You
don't
work
need that,
too
man.
hard.
This is
need
really
that.
how he is. He's
Right.
not performing. This is him.
My name is Haji Rez. You can find me on Facebook. Haji Rez.
There it is. There it is. I'm going to end the show with the video. I'm going to play the video for folks who didn't see it earlier. I'm going to end the show with that. This has been great. Let's get it.
Why they saying that humans only 10,000 years old? You know what? They get this like, man, all this shit they pushing on you and they evil, man, they gaslighting. They teaching you, it's all fake. They just gaslighting.
Artists want fans by the mass, right? Teaching people any old thing just to keep the cash tight. Artists so fast think they can pass flight. Manipulating the situation just to gaslight.
The ravings of a lunatic.
It's gaslight.
Rap I spat, in fact it's spectacular. I spit facts and adapt to the vernacular. If verses don't seem a barber, my lyrics will make you hop on your furniture and scream. Hot baba, can never hurt me. I carve a turkey like your father and harbor no bad feelings like a robber. I bet you can't even keep up or test me. Mentally you gotta be quicker than that to step to fetch me. It's so hard to catch me. Show your cars like you jump on Hennessy. You never bless me. You got the recipe. G Supreme, yeah, it's me. If you can't stand behind me, you can't stand in front of or next to me. Success, I don't believe in destiny. The one you praising ain't actually the best of me. Give it a rest, see, you a pest to me. Cause of them vultures, the culture is a hot mess to me. Artists want fans by the bass right. Teaching people any old thing just to keep the cash tight. Thought so fast, but they can pass flight. Manipulating the situation just to gaslight. Artists want fans by the bass right. Teaching people any old thing just to keep the cash tight. Thought so fast, but they can pass flight. Manipulating the situation just to gaslight. Nobody half that's totally whack that's overly hacked. Not showing me track facts. Track this to make you act like this. Call you fuck this if you was when you back like this. You're on the front of the shoot and the past fight takes the glory from the story. So they get a lot of me, I see it. If I catch you, I look in your eyes, I'm not even. Just feel low. Then break the seal, open the door to the truth. But I won't push you. Get out of your nest. Do some research away from your perch. Slow down, don't want to stop. Don't ever express man and cool. When it finally hits the ground, you sound like a damn fool. Trick is to expose. Calling yourself the chosen one. I'm like, who the chosen one? Just
I was in the studio.
Just to gaslight.
all this one fast by the mass rights. Your people idiot, they just to keep cash tight. Pop so fast like they can pass fight. Manipulating the situation just to gaslight. All this one fast by the mass rights. Your people idiot, they just to keep cash tight. Pop so fast like they can pass fight. Manipulating the situation just to gaslight. Why they saying that humans only 10,000 years old? You know what? They gaslight. All that shit they pushing on you and they eat, man, they gaslight. They just gaslight.
On the man, right? Teaching people any old thing just to keep the cash tight. Not so fat think they can pass flight. Manipulating the situation just to gaslight.
DJ Nino.
Nino.
Mix.
Yeah. Nino.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, fire.
That was tight. That was
I like
tight.
that mix. I like that.
Yeah.
Appreciate that. Appreciate
That was the shook. That was the shook ones beat, right?
Yeah.
That was
that
Quiet
was Quiet Storm. Don't you know I was in the cutting room with Mob Deep make that beat? Little Kim wasn't on it. I went with Complexion.
The first one.
Yeah, I went with Complexion. They brought me to the studio with them and he was doing the beat. He was asking me how I said, yo, that shit gonna be fire. Where I don't know if y'all know Complexion and you know, they did stuff with Alcanelli and Bronx Tale and stuff. Right?
Okay.
My team was hanging around them. Yeah.
Oh, you.
Okay. Okay,
Right,
energy.
With my
Right, Quest. Look. Now he got energy now, right? The show is over, and now here comes his energy.
I'm just glad we made it happen.
Yeah.
We here.
Despite the internet connectivity, I love this show, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, y'all got my email, djlnino@gmail.com. Send me what you got. So I can get that in circulation to my people.
And
Nino, right?
What's your email? What's your email? I want to send you the videos.
The GOAT. Now I'm like,
That's what we doing. That's what we doing, Quest.
G. He said elnino.com, right?
No, DJ elnino @gmail.com.
Exactly. I remember that.
G, send that to my phone, God.
Wow, you can't remember that, bro?
wow.
There we go again, right? There we go again.
You got old times.
My memory fails, man. Come on, man. Yeah.
Damn, brother. You need to get some ginkgo biloba or something, brother.
Nah, if you see my name on the screen, if you see DJ El Nino, just add @gmail.com, and that's my email.
And what's yours, Quest?
TQuestGLM.
GLM.
At gmail.com. Yep.
Okay.
TQuest, gotta love me.
And how many times y'all be doing these broadcasts and stuff like that? Y'all do it every week or every other week?
Yeah, no, we do it. Real talk. We do it multiple times a week.
We gotta subscribe.
They got a show. They've been doing this show for a while, man. You know what I'm saying? They're established. They've been doing this for a while.
Boost it up. That's what you gotta do, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I put like on 2 of your videos already. Okay.
Oh boy, your popularity gonna go up now, Quest boy. You put a light on it.
Yeah, we gotta go up. We gotta go up. You know what I'm saying? What we have been doing, we've been concentrating on the radio stations, and we still on live. Shout out to the folks that are still watching.
Okay, so the radio
still on live?
We still live. Shout out to the folks that are still watching. I am DJ El Nino. You can follow me @DJ El Nino. Talk to him, Quest.
And you guys know you can find me, the voice goddess, at TQuestGLM. And do not forget to download your TQuest mobile app in your Google Play Store and your App Store.
The TQuest Show with DJ El Nino. Relatable, informative, yet entertaining. If you think you can handle being a guest on the show, contact us today. We've interviewed independent artists to mainstream, regular folk to celebrities. You never know who's going to be our special guest, and one day it may just be you. Follow us on all social media platforms at TQuestGLM and DJ El Nino. El Nino.